scan the QR code to download the WYCT News app and enable push notifications for the very latest information. From the station at Kyrgyzstan News, CT4 starts right now.
Hello everyone, this is the 5 p.m. news. I'm Kimi Tony. We're finally back for our first 5 p.m. news. Connecticut now has 56 cases of cyclosporosis, according to the State Department of Public Health, up from 30 cases reported last week. The FDA said a Taylor Farms lettuce sample that initially tested positive for SARS-CoV was later determined to be a false positive after additional testing. However, the CDC continues to identify lettuce at some Taco Bell locations as the source of the outbreak. State health officials say the contamination may not be limited to one project, as contaminated water can spread the parasite to other fresh produce. They also recommend thoroughly washing fruits and vegetables with cooking or boiling produce being the most effective way to prevent infection. A 39-year-old Wellington woman has been charged after police say she stole about $22,000 from Highland Elementary School's PTO. Investigators say Erica L. Vetterly, the PTO treasurer, had full access to the organization's funds, but was unable to provide receipts or bank statements accounting for the missing money. Vattel was arrested on July 17th and charged with first-degree larceny and fraudulent use of an ATM. She was held on a $10,000 bond and is due in Meridian Superior Court on August 4th. We're now going to weather with Chief Meteorologist Sam Boss.
All right, thank you. And right now we have two. What is wrong with this? What the? All right, we have two. Wait. Why is the weather stinger not playing? Sorry. This is really weird. What is? All right, this is very weird. Okay. We're gonna try to fix this here. 1 second, everybody. It's not transitioning. What? Okay. You know what? Never mind. We'll just get to the weather here. That was very weird. But to our weather forecast right now, we do have first 4 weather days right now for strong to severe thunderstorms. And this will impact outdoor plans because it'll be more in the afternoon hours. Now, this is our script. Sorry, but here are the outlooks right now, and you can see we're gonna have some scattered storms, mainly off into western Connecticut, the possibility of them to be scattered, and then the marginal risk is well off into central and eastern Connecticut. So as they head off towards the east, then we'll have them kind of weakening out, so stronger to severe thunderstorms would be more isolated but scattered in western Connecticut. Right now, we don't have a slight risk for Connecticut on Wednesday, but we do have a marginal risk, so we could still see some isolated severe storms. But right now, here is our actually new tool we are using, and it is called Weatherfront. And so this is going to be helping us to see the future radar here. So we'll be now using this tool for forecasting maps. But here we go. So Tuesday, 5 a.m., it's going to start out normal. And then watch as we get to the late even morning, I should say. We'll start to see some precipitation. And then looking at 1 p.m., more activity starts to happen. And then 2 p.m., and then 3 p.m. more activity. Northern Connecticut isn't going to see a lot of activity. But then 4 p.m. the activity continues to grow more. And then 5 p.m. we're actually starting to see more development in the activity. Then 6 p.m. it's still in Connecticut and it'll move out by then. And then notice that the nighttime hours, then we're gonna start to see some more storms, and some of those could also pack a punch. And with the amount of rainfall you're getting, there could also be some flash flooding because of the amount of rain that's moving over in the same area over and over again. So total accumulation here, look at that. By the end of the day, after tomorrow 2 a.m. we're already seeing a lot of rain that fell down 2 inches already. This is our future model, so our forecast models here, this could be off, so we're looking at a potential to see some flash flooding tomorrow. So we don't have a model for Wednesday's severe weather or weather risk, storm risk, so we'll have to wait tomorrow to also see some of these. But yeah, we'll continue to monitor this here. Let's look at our weather by here. So today, looking pretty good for the rest of the day. It's a nice day today. You sure probably went outside, and you can still go outside right now. It's pretty good. And then looking at tomorrow, we're gonna see it being pretty good, and then as it's gonna be a bit foggy at 4 or 5 a.m. And pretty comfortable in the morning. Then as we get to the later in the day, then we're gonna see some precipitation, and even since the temperatures will be a bit lower than usual, like in the 70s, mid 70s, that can help lower down the severe weather risk. But still, we're looking at that potential here, and if the temperatures do go up into the 80s, or the severe weather risk still stays up, it happens. But with going back to weather-wise and looking at the tornado risk, we have a potential for a tornado being the high risk being up into Fairfield County, but most of the risk is in a lower tornado risk. Wind risk is pretty bad because obviously Western Connecticut doing pretty good, but then you can see 30% wind risk. A stronger wind producer could be right into extreme Fairfield County. And then hail risk, we could even talk about a bit of hail too. Excessive rainfall graphic, showing slight risk being into southern Connecticut and marginal into northern Connecticut. So yeah, we'll continue to monitor the potential of these storms that could happen tomorrow and Wednesday. Looking at your 10-day forecast right now, it is showing that tomorrow and Wednesday potential for some storms. Today, a high of 80 only. Tuesday, Wednesday, temperatures being mid 70s and then low 80s. Then we're looking at Thursday, having the high temperature same as Tuesday, and then the lowest temperature being 57. Friday looking pretty good too. Another day that's nice. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday looking pretty good. Nice day to enjoy the day outside. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking at potential for some rain showers. Those days are going to be wet. So yeah, keep it tuned here on WYCT tomorrow. for more of the weather information. Cut-ins will obviously may happen if any warnings, watches are issued. But yeah, monitor here, and also have our WYCT news app to get alerts on if any severe thunderstorm warnings are issued or severe thunderstorm watches are issued, any flash flood warnings, maybe a tornado warning being issued. So yeah, scan that QR code right if I'm gonna use my hand right there, scan that QR code on the screen. And that QR code's always going to be there on every time we're on air, so you have enough time to download the WYCT news app. So yeah, now we're going to send it back to King Bay Tony.
Thank you, Sam. We will now take a break. Coming up, we have a story on a family stabbing and arrest, and then we have a story on fire department rescue thing, and that's coming up. We'll be back.
We alerted you to storms 3 days out. There is a severe storm threat that will impact outdoor plans. And being first to break into regular programming for severe weather alerts. Newly issued severe
Our Sleep Lab is more than just great mattresses. We also have pillows, sheets, and more. We make it easy to find everything you need for your bedroom. And now get up to 60 months no interest. Experience the difference at Jordan's.
Scan the QR code to download the WYCT News app and enable push notifications for the very latest information.
We have breaking news now coming into the WYCT newsroom. One person is dead after a family-related stabbing at a West Haven apartment Sunday evening. Police responded to Meadowbrook Court at around 5:20 p.m., where officers found a stabbing victim and began life-saving efforts before the victim was taken to the hospital and later died. The suspected attacker, an adult man, was bound inside the apartment and taken into custody without incident. Investigators believe the stabbing was an isolated act of family violence, and the police are saying there's no ongoing threat to the public at this time. The investigation remains ongoing. 3 people were rescued Sunday after becoming stranded on the rock off of Bradley Point in West Haven as the tides came in. Fire crews arrived just in time, rescuing one person who was struggling to be above water. Officials say the area is a common rescue area because people walk to the rocks at low tide and become trapped when the water rises. Some of them attempt to swim back, creating a dangerous situation. The West Shore Fire Department urges visitors to check tide schedules and before heading out, and tell someone where they are going, as both steps can prevent emergencies and speed up rescues. Our final weather check for this newscast is coming up after this break. Stay tuned and join us.
We alerted you to storms 3 days out. There is a severe storm threat that will impact outdoor plans. And being first to break into regular programming for severe weather alerts. Newly issued severe thunderstorm warning for this storm right now. Trust us with early warm weather.
At Burger King, we feel difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
When severe storms impacted Saturday evening plans, WYCT Weather was first to alert you days ahead. We do have an alert day for Saturday for potential of some scattered, strong to severe thunderstorms. And when alerts were issued, we were on air bringing live updates.
It's the difference at Jordan's.
Scan the QR code to download the WYCT News app and enable push notifications for the very latest information. All right, everybody, just 5:19 right now, and here we go. So here's our weather update here. Right now, it is a first for weather day today and Wednesday for a potential of some strong storms. Some of those even could become severe. This will impact outdoor plans because tomorrow we're expecting them. Oh, I said today and Wednesday. Sorry, Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's fix that real quick. Hey guys, we meant to put Tuesday and Wednesday. Sorry. There we go. So Tuesday and Wednesday are alert days for the potential of some strong to severe thunderstorms, and tomorrow we're expecting them to be more scattered, and we're expecting them to be in the afternoon. But Wednesday we don't really have a timing yet, so we can't say when it would happen. But right now, let's look at our future cast here. So our future radar prediction here. So today, a pretty good day. Oh, this is the radar. Let's look at the model here, and you can see today pretty good day. And then Tuesday, not only could we also see the precipitation, we could also see some flooding. So you can see a lot of rain that'll be there. And then looking at Tuesday here in the afternoon, we're gonna track these storms, and keep it have our WYCT weather app, download it. It's in the corner, QR code, download it, enable push notifications to know when severe weather alerts are in effect, and we'll also be on air doing cut-ins. But yeah, you can see the severe weather risk here. Though some severe thunderstorms will be scattered in western Connecticut, then marginal risk, which is isolated severe storms, will be in basically central and eastern Connecticut. Now, if we're looking at Wednesday, marginal risk for most of the state, parts of it in a general risk. So we're not expecting them to be more stronger. We might drop the alert day on Wednesday, but we'll have to see. Now, a tornado risk it is happening for the state tomorrow. We're looking at the stronger risk to be in Fairfield County, but most of the state in a 2% risk. Our hail risk is showing, western Connecticut, we could even have some hail, some stronger hail, and then stronger storms here, 30% wind risk in extreme Fairfield County, 50% wind risk in western Connecticut, and then most of the state also in a 5% wind risk. So most of these storms are going to be wind-producing storms. Excessive rainfall graphic shows western Connecticut in excessive rainfall in slight risk. So we could even see some flash flooding. Now, northern Connecticut in a marginal risk. So then you're good. Right now to the weather 10-day forecast, actually hourly forecast first. Yeah, the rest of today looking pretty good. Then Tuesday, we'll have some storms later on in the day, and since there's a little bit lower temperatures, that'll probably low down the severe weather risks. Maybe we don't know. Some of those storms could be really strong though. But Wednesday, we're also tracking the potential for those storms. If it's gonna get there, there we go. So we're actually tracking it to also be at 2 a.m. And actually just the entire day. That's crazy. I believe that's wrong. But yeah, 10-day forecast here showing. Sorry, I think the Wi-Fi is being pretty bad. There we go. Or it's being a bit laggy here. So 10-day forecast showing pretty good day for Thursday through Sunday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, tracking potential for those storms. So Thursday through Sunday, you'll have more better days to hang out outside. Today was a pretty good day to hang out outside too. You can still go outside right now. Monday through Wednesday, we're tracking potential for some rain showers. And all right, that's our weather forecast. Thank you for joining us at WYCT at 5 p.m. and then join us at 6 p.m. And I had the news music on in the background. Sorry about that, but yeah, we'll end it off on our live radar.
We alerted you to storms 3 days out.
There's a severe storm threat that will impact outdoor plans.
And being first to break into regular programming for severe weather alerts.